everyone, and welcome to the 45th annual show production of the fabulous Delta Kings Chorus. Yes, tonight we take great pleasure in presenting Franklin Stein, M.D., a musical medical chronicle, a Gothic epic ranking somewhere in literary importance to Dr. Zhivago and Dr. Seuss. The original Frankenstein was written by 19-year-old Mary Shelley, wife of poet Percy Bysshe Shelley. While in Switzerland, they often visited their friend Lord Byron, and the three of them would while away the evenings discussing Charles Darwin, the nature of life, and, well, various Gothic terrors. On one such occasion, Byron challenged each of them to write a successful ghost story. And from her dreams that evening, Shelley created the modern Prometheus, Frankenstein. Oh, how diametrically similar to our own presentation this evening. For though it is a little-known fact, on Monday evenings following rehearsals, the Delta Kings often discuss Charles Darwin, particularly since we have a number of primates actually singing in the chorus. Yes, they can often be seen swinging by their tails from major fifths to Chinese sevenths. But I digress. Like Shelley, our production tonight was also sparked by challenge. Someone dared our author to write a Rocky Horror barbershop show, and the Bloody Fool did it. So this then is a story that laughs at life and pokes fun at death. And so, boys and ghouls, we present Franklin Stein, M.D., that's Doctor of Monsters. We hope to strike your funny bone. In fact, we'd like to leave you in stitches.
Such a morning, Sigmund, and such a promotion we're having. 5 calls already this morning.
We just got a call from the Dutch. An emergency order for 3 dozen forefingers.
Uh-oh, their dikes must have holes in them again.
Nathan, a call just come in from the Russians.
What do those rascals want now?
Arms. The Russians always want arms.
Good morning, Herr Heinz. How goes it with you?
How goes it, you ask? I have to carry these groceries 5 blocks with my infirmity. And you ask such a dumb-cost question?
Oy vey, what a nincompoop. Here, let me give you a hand. There.
Oh, that's much better. You're a fine man, Nathan.
It's nothing at all. Just remember where you got it, eh?
That was a nice thing to do, Nathan.
Well, what goes around comes around.
You know, Nathan, I've been thinking. It's a nice business to be in. Body parts. You can keep people going.
You can gift him an arm, a leg, a head, or whatever.
Or ein finger.
Yeah, sometimes they need that too, but all in all, the business gets in your blood.
Oh, and vice versa.
It goes with the territory.
Yeah, but all you'll have to do is walk through the shop, and you're in love with the business. While strolling through the parts one day, I inhaled a fine bouquet. Everything was looking keen, legs and arms split out gangrene. Yes, and there's a hand, a thigh, a hip, hooray. A smile upon the shelf I spied. La 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 la. I put it on and laughed until I cried. La 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 la, nearly died. People sell you brains, but got some smarts. Deliver lungs or tongues or hearts. That is what we're all about. Just come down and pick 'em out. The home of used and useful body parts. And here upon the shelf I see la 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 la. And now I hear that four-part harmony. La 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 la, don't you see? Oh, our store is like the supermarts. Your push one of our grocery carts. But the floor has not been swept, so you better watch your step. And that's how you go strolling through the parts, the home of used and useful body parts.
You know, Nathan, I've been thinking, if business keeps growing the way it is, we're going to need another warehouse.
9, what we got to do is get rid of all those mistakes we've been storing.
What? Get rid of Dr. Franklin Stein's mistakes?
We have stored all his mistakes for the last 20 years. What will he do with them?
I don't know, Woodrow, but the mistakes have got to go. We need the space.
What now, for Pete's sake?
Oh, that's number 31. That's Steinwood. He bit my finger off.
Mind him, Wilhelm. Did he eat it?
9, he just spit it out.
Oh, good. Put it in the grocery cart. We'll resell it later.
Okay.
Look on the shelf and get a better finger.
Oh, Nathan, I'm happy to find you in today. Have you met my assistant here, Pete Laura?
Please, please, call me by my first name, Igor.
When these are my assistants, Sigmund, Wilhelm, and Woodrow. Gentlemen,
Good morning, Chair.
meet Dr. Franklin Stein and Igor Bibor.
Igor Beevor?
Wilhelm, what have you got on your hand?
It's Iron Butterfinger. You told me to put Iron Butterfinger on my hand for that fine hund. Number 31 bit it off.
Dummkopf, I said, get a better finger. A better finger.
Oh. Nathan, I came by today to get one of your deluxe packages.
You mean head, arms, leg, body, the whole smear?
I want to try one last time to make a son I can be proud of.
That might not be the smartest thing you ever did.
Why? What do you mean? Why not?
Frankly, Franklin, we've been growing by leaps and bounds around here, and we need the space.
So?
So, you will have to take back all your mistakes.
Himmel, why are you suddenly growing in leaps and bounds?
Igor, I like your leaf, but can I see their bound once again?
Oh, sure. You have a warped sense of humor, Herr Woodruff.
So what do you mean? Well, to get back to the question, Nathan, what is making your business grow in leaps and bounds?
Marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah, marketing. You know, sales gimmicks, publicity.
For instance?
Well, how about this? How about this?
Attention Dingward shoppers. For the next 5 minutes, crowns and feet will be on sale, 20% off in aisle 6. Thank you for shopping Maymart.
So, what do you think of that?
Unbelievable. I got to have some of that marketing stuff for my zapping service.
Hey, wait till you hear this. We use this little gimmick for our national ad campaign.
Nathan Wise has got your thighs.
Well, I will have some of that marketing for my own. I will have my own advertisement.
Yeah, but first things first. You gotta take back all your mistakes.
Oh, what will I do with them? Where will I put them?
I don't know, but they got to go. We need the warehouse space. So, Sigmund?
No.
Wilhelm?
No.
Bring out all of Dr. Stein's mistakes. Right now.
Master, what are we going to do with all those dumb mistakes around the laboratory?
I don't know.
Here they come. They're all grown up.
Yeah, I can see. Look at this fella here. Since the last time I saw him, he looks like he's grown another foot. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with him, Igor?
I know. maybe we should give them all the old...
You mean zap him? Send him to
heathen heaven.
To Goo Glory?
To that marvelous monster mansion in the sky.
Yeah, but that's inhuman.
Yes.
That's cruel and cold-blooded.
Yes.
That's fiendish, foul, and unfeeling.
Yes.
I like it.
I thought you would.
Yeah. Boys, I have good news for you. You're going to get a new home, and it's called heaven, and you're going to love it.
You think we're stupid? We know what that means. You're going to zap us.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, gonna end the pining and misery. Goodbye to blues and hello joy. I can wait until I'm fancy free. I'm new. switch with the worms, can't hear that ultrasound. But when he puts the switch, we're heaven bound. And then we'll holler so the world will know. There we'll go, we're euthanasia bound. Goodbye, goodbye blues. Birds are singing every old thing in tune. Goodbye, goodbye blues. Nothing but laughter morning and afternoon. I've been dreaming dreams each day. I'm dreaming of my heaven far away. Goodbye, goodbye blues. Troubles are over, I'll be over soon. We're euthanasia bound. We'll be so glad to leave this crazy town. They say we had to 'cause we're nasty ghouls. We're crazy and we're fools. 'Cause none of us has ever been to schools. Can't hear that ultrasound. But when he flips the switch, we're heaven bound. And then we'll holler so the world will know. We're shouting, there we go. We're euthanasia bound today. We're euthanasia
Well, Doctor, that sounds like a drastic step to me.
Well, I'm a doctor, and that's my diagnosis.
I think we need a second opinion.
And here it comes right now.
Mein Himmel, it's der Weissman of Vienna, Heinrich River.
Hello, little girl. Want a candy bar?
We need your counsel, old wise ones.
Yeah, here's the story. We got all of Dr. Stein's mistakes here. Yeah, and we got to give him their old boots.
And I think we should give them the...
So, what do you say?
He don't say nothing.
He must know something.
Okay. Maybe we let Herr River think on it for a few minutes.
There's an old man and his name is River. That's the old man that I'd like to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old man River. Don't say nothing, he just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. Don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton. And them that plants them is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bed, get a little drunk, and you I'm tired of living and fear lying, but old man River, he just keeps a-rolling on. Bend your knees and bow your head and pull that rigging until you're dead. Don't look up and don't look down. Oh, yeah. You don't dare make that big boss frown. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and fear lying, but old man River, he just keeps a-rolling along. He just keeps on a-rolling along.
Old Man River, what do you think we should do about the problem?
Well, I think you should. The problem.
I was right.
Nine, you wasn't right. They ain't the problem. He's the problem.
What? You mean, are you saying that we should... Dr. Stein?
Yeah, he needs to be. Or,
Already I'm in love with your war. What is the war?
or you start being a better daddy. Your children bite, they suck their thumbs, and they steal everything in sight. A little luck on these mistakes will shape up, I think.
What? I cure up your colds. I send you your pills.
That's not what we need to cure our ills.
Doctors won't cure this condition I've got. Give me a daddy instead of a shot. Oh, I don't want a doctor, I don't want a doctor. There's not a thing that he can do for me. I know I'm quite repulsive and I walk like a duck. The moment people see me, they all tend to bend and yuck. Yeah, but I don't want a doctor, I don't want a doctor. There's pills inside my brain a whirl. Now a smile will cure my scabies and a hug will cure my zest. Love will make me gorgeous, I'll be welcome at the wrist. No, I don't want a doctor, I don't want a doctor. All I want is a wonderful dad. My scabies are much better, my zits are not so bad. My walk is getting stronger. All I need is my old dad. No, I don't want a doctor, I don't want a doctor. All I want is a wonderful dad. Give me that medicine known as a dad. My own
Okay, if that's the way you feel, I give you love. Once a week, I'll give you love. That's what I'm
Good. Now, get them out of here.
But we have never been out in the world before.
Are there creatures out there that would get us?
Just some vile varmints, birds and things.
Things? What kind of things?
birds and mice, rabbits, things like that.
Let's get going. Up, 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 up.
Mice and rabbits and birds. 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 Mice and rabbits and birds.
I think I will go fill Dr. Stein's order.
Nathan, you know, I like your marketing gimmicks. I think I will get some of that marketing stuff for my own zapping service, huh? See, I'm going to do some of that.
I thought for sure those dumb mistakes would be pushing up daisies by now.
Yeah, but instead of daisies, it's roses.
Showtime is coming, our future is bright. Here on opening night, things look swell, things look great. Gonna have the whole world on a plane. Starting here, we're starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the deck, clear the tracks. We've got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss and take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's our innings, and the world on its ears. Set it spinning, that'll be just the beginning. Curtain up, light the lights. We've got nothing to hit but the heights. We'll be swell, we'll be great. I can tell, just you wait. That lucky star I talk about is due. I'm shouting my luck is due. Everything's coming up roses for me and for you and me. Let me tell you, honey, now's our inning. Stand the world on its ears, set it spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtain up, light the lights. We've got nothing to hit but the heights. We'll be swell, we'll be great. I can tell, just you wait. That marquee star I talk about is due. Honey, everything's coming up roses for me and for you. Coming up roses right now.
For Franklin Stein Laboratory 6 with a message for all those folks near or at the end of their ropes. You know, those other so-called high-priced laboratories advertise a slow and painless dissolution with soft lights and music on hold. Well, we don't know about the painless part, but it certain as taxes that it's slow. Franklin Stein Laboratory 6 believes you've come there to get the job done. You've probably traveled hundreds of miles to get there, and you want to be able to see where you're going next. Soft lights won't do it, sweet-smelling cyanide won't do it, and neither will Liberace on hold.
You just want to climb right up there on the table and get it done. Well, here at the 6, we will get on with it. We've installed form-fitting zappers on every table, and you'll pass on with a regular aurora borealis of lightning and thunder, and by golly, you'll sleep like you've never slept before. You've got my word on it. I'm Tom Bodacious for Franklin Stein Laboratory 6, and we'll leave the lightning on for you.
Yes, you tell, Dorothy.
Franklin, are you here?
Yeah, I'm working.
Well, no wonder you have so many mistakes. Turn on some lights.
Lights cost money.
So do mistakes.
I will turn on the lights, then I get my body parts. Then we will create some life around here.
Turn on some lights and we create some life around here right now.
Come on, Daddy, lighten up. You'll be the light of your life. Or the life of your party.
Oh, very well. Throw the switch, Igor.
Now we create some life around here.
Hit it, boys!
There's something for you and something for me. There's something for everyone here. Leo and Tony, real or phony. Your chariot's ready, you'll see, you'll see. Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone accompanied tonight. Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone accompanied tonight. Nothing of kings, nothing of crowns. Bring on the lovers, liars, and clowns. Old situations, new complications, nothing portentous or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something convulsive, something repulsive, something for everyone accompanied tonight. Something aesthetic, something frenetic, something for everyone accompanied tonight. Nothing of cause, nothing of fate. Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's normal, nothing that's normal. No recitations to recite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy, ha ha ha, tonight, tonight.
You mentioned something appealing, something appalling, something convulsive. Seems like we've had all of the above.
Yeah. Something for everyone here.
Except me.
You? What don't you have?
The body parts, where are they?
There. What's missing there? What's missing?
What's missing? He looks like he's got them all to me.
Well, there were the body parts. There are the body parts.
I can't understand it. I ordered the parts myself. I tell you what, the wagon, the Wells Fargo wagon, should be here any moment now.
Well, I want the parts that I can create one last time.
Mister, It's coming! It's coming!
I think it's coming. Look, it's coming. Yes, it's coming down the street.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be. I got a Bible server on my birthday. Once I got a great big, she said. And when I got a great good from Montgomery wants to be a bathtub which he ain't used yet. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. A prepaid supplies with COD. It could be curtains or dishes or a tub of water, or it could be something special. Now just for me. For me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, don't let it pass my door. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what he was coming for. I got a Santa from Seattle last September, and I expect some Levi's from Sassoon. I got a set of dumbbells from Philly. We're waiting for a brand new pitch pipe to keep us in tune. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down. I don't know how I can ever wait to see. It could be something for someone who is no relation, or it could be, it could be something special, very, very special. Now just for me and me and me and
Look at these hands.
Yeah, they've been in a lot of pockets already.
I don't pop. These hands create life.
And death, too.
Well, I can go either way, but that's a grave responsibility.
Well, death is a very grave responsibility.
I don't pop. You twist everything I say. What I mean, boy, is when you got life on that here, well, boy, you got it all.
I'll say he's got it all. Why, in his hands, he's got the whole world.
Boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Whole world in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Whole world in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. Whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole 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 world in his. He's got the whole world.
Well, that sums it up pretty nicely. Now let's get cracking around here.
Well, you should have more than enough parts there.
Too many, in fact, so don't use them all.
Oh, maybe we should start with the toe bones.
Ezekiel cried, dead dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. When your toe bone connected to your foot bone connected to your heel bone connected to your ankle bone connected to your leg bone connected to your knee bone connected to your thigh bone connected to your hip bone connected to your backbone connected to your shoulder bone connected to your neck bone connected to your head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Now hear the word of the Lord. Disconnect them bones, them dry bones. Disconnect them bones, them dry bones. Disconnect them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. When the head bone connected from your neck bone connected from your shoulder bone connected from your backbone connected from your hip bone connected from your thigh bone connected from your knee bone connected from your leg bone connected from your ankle bone connected from your heel bone connected from your foot bone connected from your toe bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord.
Something must have been wrong.
That's typical. Something always goes wrong.
I don't understand it. I did everything right. Everything.
Dumbgolf, don't you never learn nothing?
Why? Why?
There's more to life than just the glory. All you ever want is the glory.
Somebody loves
already. I love you too. Is that a son or what?
He sure is a big scrapper.
Yeah.
Master, now that you have Ein's son, what are you going to do with him?
Well, now that I have him signed, he's number one. I think I will call him Ein.
Ein?
Ein.
Ein.
Wait a
He's
minute.
my own son, and he's number one.
Wait a minute. You gonna call this big fella Einstein?
It's got a nice ring to it, and it just might be prophetic.
Pathetic is closer.
Well, at least he's copathetic.
Oh, really? You put on the thinking cap to measure the intellect? And?
Is there any to measure?
Ooh, Dr. Stein, this time you have really done it.
Oh?
He will definitely be in the Sparkle group at school.
What is his IQ?
Ooh, it must be. Ooh, his IQ is 6. Okay, 7.
Seven. That settles it. We're gonna send him to college. Yeah.
What college?
Transylvania. The same college I went to. He will be a chip off the old dock.
That's bad.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Big it verse. But, no. Ready? Oh, boy. All prophetics. We're going to send him to college. You think they'll send him to go to college?
Can I make a phone call?
You know, I'm going to send him to the same place I went to college, Transylvania. Huh? Yeah. And then, oh yeah, Igor. Igor, I want you to call the president of Transylvania and tell him we got a kid we want to enroll here.
Oh, the president of Transylvania. Oh, okay, I can do that. But wait! I don't know. Who is the president of Transylvania?
Who else, Tomkov? Count Dracula.
Oh, Mr. Count Dracula. Why didn't you say that in the first place? I can call that.
He's in that big boy to college.
But wait! What is his number?
I don't know. Does anybody know Count Dracula's number?
We've got the numbers. Yeah, I dated secretary.
Numbers I've got by the dozen, everyone's uncle and cousin, but I can't live without buzzing. Transylvania 65000. I've got a sweetie I know there, someone who sets me aglow there, gives me the sweetest hello there. Transylvania 65000. We don't say how are you, and very seldom ask what's new. Instead we start and end each call with baby confidentially I love you. Maybe it sounds a bit funny when I'm away from my honey. Here's what I do with my money. Transylvania 65000. I tell you we don't say how are you, and very seldom ask what's new. What's new? Instead we start and end each call with baby confidentially I love you. Maybe it sounds a bit funny when I'm away from my honey. Here's what I do with my money. Transylvania 650. Oh.
Count Dracula, what took you so long?
I stopped for dinner.
Anyone I know?
Oh, no, it was just a little snack. Ah, so this is the little fellow, huh? What did he say?
He said yes.
Ah, you want to go to college, huh? What did he say?
He said no.
How come you can understand him?
Well, when I was in college as an elective, I took 101.
Good planning.
Now, we're going to send you to college, so I want you to go along with the count and behave yourself.
Oh, I know he will.
Yeah. And you, hey, don't try to sink your canines into the kid's neck there, you hear?
Well, maybe just a little taste.
No. You see those electrodes there, right there? You see those? Well, baby, you come in contact with one of those babies, they're going to call you Hot Lip Schoolahan.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Okay, you go along with the count now and be a good boy. Okay? Yeah, we can go along with the count. Oh, wait a minute, wait. One last word of advice. Always wear 2 pairs of socks or you might catch the big one.
What is the big one?
Oh, it's a terrible, terrible virus. What attacks the feet?
The feet?
Well, actually, the toes.
What are the symptoms?
Well, when you catch this thing, like I caught it when I was in college, your toes swell up and they turn a horrible gray color. And the toes get arranged in a weird way. The big toes is on the outside the foot, the little toes on the inside the foot. And boy, once you catch that darn thing spreads like wildfire.
You say it spreads like wildfire?
Yeah.
What do you call this darn virus?
Here it comes.
Well, I caught it. I called it a weird, darn gray arrangement of my wild virus toes.
I agree with Stein. You called us all the way back here for that.
Well, what would you call it?
Well, now, this is the 3rd year in a row for a wild Irish rose joke.
You don't change authors. You don't change jokes.
Just wear 2 pair of socks and let us depart.
Oh, I just know he's going to be a big star and a hero. Yeah.
See every man stand up in the grandstand, ready to give his all. For the go-and stream is the star of the team, and he screams when he carries the ball. They always call him Mr. Touchdown. They always call him Mr. Team. He can run and kick and throw. Give him the ball and just look at him go. Hip hip hooray for Mr. Touchdown. He's gonna beat 'em today. So give a great big cheer for the hero of the year, Mr. Touchdown USA. You got to be a football hero to get along with a beautiful girl. You got to be a touchdown getter, you bet. If you want to get a blonde or brunette, the fact that you are rich or handsome won't get you anything in girls. You got to be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls, yes, sir. Hip, hip, hooray for Mr. Touchdown. He's gonna beat 'em today. So give a great big cheer for the hero of the year, Mr. Touchdown USA. Rah, 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 rah.
I am so proud of my creation. I think I will clone him. Igor,
Yes.
start up the machine.
Okay. It's ready. It's ready. Bring on the the volunteers.
I want you, on you and you, on you and you and you and you and you. Follow me.
This day and age we live in is cause for apprehension, with speed and new invention and things like third dimension. But we get a trifle weary of Mr. Einstein's theory, so we must get down to earth at times, relax, relieve the tension, no matter what the progress or what may yet be tried. The simple things of life are such, they cannot be denied. You must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh, the fundamental things apply as time goes by, and when two lovers woo, they still say I love you, on that you can rely, no matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love song, never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by, The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by.
Dr. Stein, have you heard anything from Ein lately?
Funny thing you should ask. I got a wunderbar letter from him just today.
Well, how about reading it to us?
Why don't I read it to you?
There's an echo in here.
I read. back. Oh.
Perhaps you should interpret it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. I read, Dear Daddy. Such a nice boy, dear Daddy. I made the team. I made the defensive line. As a matter of fact, I am the defensive line. This gives us 4 linebackers, 4 cornerbacks, and 2 safeties. We have not been scored upon, and I have 357 sacks. What's he going to do with all those bags? Anyway, he says he is number 1 in his showbiz class. Yeah. Anyway, he goes on to say, give my regards to Igor, to Nathan's Body Shop, Old Man River, on the mistakes, on this signed Ein. Yeah. P.S. I'm coming home for the spring break. Yeah.
That's him. It's him. I know his knock anywhere.
Well, let him in before he knocks the door down.
Harder, hold
I'm going as fast as I can.
Oh, boy. In a few years, I think I will be able to walk upright again. He speaks. His days in college wasn't wasted after all.
Ein! Look what we have for you. Playmates! Somewhere!
I cloned them. You're in show business, they're in show business.
Me number 1.
Combination.
Delta Kings would like for you to be aware that on Monday, August 6th, there will be guest night, and that will happen over at Harmony Lodge, 646 East Epworth Avenue in Winton Place. Everybody's welcome, especially those of you who might think that they might like to sing. Now then, we are ready to get on with our show, and our next quartet needs no introduction, so they won't get one.
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, darn ya, smile. And powder your face with sunshine, put on a great big smile. Make up your eyes with laughter, folks will be laughing with you in a little while. Whistle a tune of gladness, gloom never was in style. The future's brighter when hearts are lighter. Smile, smile, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile. Darn ya, smile. Put on a great big smile. Woo. Oh, ziggity boom, they saw the swallow building his nest. I guess they figured that he knew best, so they built a town around him, and they called it Mobile. Say, where's that? Alabama. Ziggity boom. They took the swampland heavy with steam, then added people with a dream. Then the dream became a heaven by the name of Mobile. Mobile now. Pretty soon the town had grown until they had a slide trombone. Doo-doo, and the man who played piano. Oh, and the swallow that sang soprano. You sure wondering where you should go. It's on the Gulf of Mexico, where the southern bells are ringing, and the climate's ideal. It's a honeysuckle heaven by the name of Mobile. Woo! Thank you very much. We are the old regime, and we kind of call ourselves a preservation-type quartet. We sing a lot of tunes that other quartets have made famous over the past years, and we like to kind of, we call it preserving. Some of the quartets call it stealing, but that's all right. We're keeping their great songs going. Dick, why don't you teach these folks some songs like you talked about earlier?
Okay, folks. We've done a little singing now, and we'd like to see if you've got any in you. So what we're going to do, we're going to sing this song partway through so you can hear it, and then how it goes, and then we'll ask you to sing along with us. Okay, here we go.
On top of old Smoky, all covered with snow, they get it better than that. I lost my true lover for courting too slow.
Woo, boy, something went wrong there. Let's go about halfway back and pick it up again.
What happened here? I lost my true lover for courting too slow.
Oh, that's a lot better. Okay. Okay, now here we go, folks. On top of Old Smoky. Ready? On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow. I lost my true lover.
I lost my true lover
for courting too slow.
For courting too slow.
For courting's a pleasure.
For courting's a pleasure.
And parting is grief.
And parting is grief.
The false-hearted lover. Is worse than a thief.
Is worse than a thief.
On top of Old Smoky.
On top of Old Smoky.
Covered with trees.
Covered with trees.
She stood in the water.
She stood in the water.
ankles.
It doesn't rhyme.
Well, Dan, that's all the deeper the water was. Oh, she was a beauty. Here we go. Oh, she was a beauty. Her hair was like silk. She shampooed it daily.
She shampooed it daily.
With fresh dragon milk. Now what?
Darnst, I ask, where do you get dragon milk?
From a short-legged cow.
You may think we're crazy, we'll have to agree. But you bought a ticket, and we got in free.
Thanks again, folks, for allowing us to make a fool of ourselves, but we'd like to finish with a song made very famous by a quartet back in the 60s. So one of our longtime friends from out in the Claremont County area, the New Harmony Four, and this is one of the songs that they sang, and we'll try to do their rendition. Swing low, swing low, sweet chariot. Why don't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride? Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Why don't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride? Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Well, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Well, it was good enough for mother. It was good enough for father. It was good enough for brother. And it's good enough for me. Well, brother, it's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You must come in at the door. Well, brother, it's so high you can't get over it. So low you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. You must come in at the door. Why don't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride? Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, calm and easy. I've got a home on the other side. I've got a home on the other side. The other side.
All right, it's time for our headline act tonight. Quartet from, well, you know, I asked the fellows where they were from, and they gave me 4 different cities. And I said, well, where is the chapter from? Well, that's a couple of places, Lyria and Maumee Valley. He said, if you just, you know, somewhere up around Toledo, that ought to do it. Let's give a big Cincinnati welcome now to Yesteryear. Here we go.
You look fine the day you're mine. On a bicycle built for two
a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you look sweet on the seat of a bicycle built for two. There is a flower within my heart, Daisy, Daisy, planted one day by a glancing dart, was planted by Daisy Bell. Whether she loves me or loves me not, sometimes it's hard to tell. Yet I am longing to share the lot. A beautiful daisy, wonderful daisy, beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, answer please do. I'm having a crying, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford to buy you a carriage, but you look fine when you're mine. Riding together in all kinds of weather, so Daisy, Daisy, be mine. Riding with Daisy, mine. Shine on, oh you harvest moon, for me and my gal. The night was mighty dark, so you could hardly see, for the moon refused to shine. Couple sitting underneath the willow tree, for love they pine. It was afraid of darkness, so she said, I guess I'll go. Boy began to sigh, look up at the sky, told the moon his little tale of woe. Oh, shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. So it ain't no time to stay away outdoors of school. So shine on, oh you harvest moon, for me and my gal. Wow, 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 oh Mr. Moon, won't you shine a little light right down on us while we cuddle in the night? 'Cause I love her and me, oh my, we haven't even kissed. Would I lie? It's no time, it ain't no time to spoon, and who wants to wait? Till next June. Shine on, oh you harvest moon, for me and my gal. Shine, every night in June. Shine for me and my gal, for me and my gal.
Thank you very much. Whoa, hello. You know, you're right. When you sing, the two of these are talking. It's like in a big bathroom. You're absolutely, it's just incredible. Oh, hey, you folks, before we go on, have to be made aware of something. These guys that put on this show for you, the Delta Kings or whatever they're called, just... Of course that's what they're called. They're some of the most incredible guys. You see, as the MC said, we're from way north, Cleveland area, and Beef's all the way from... Beef. There he is. Beef's from Bowling Green, and we worked today, and it's just been one of those kind of days. Ladies and gentlemen, we missed supper.
I can't miss supper. I've got this image to maintain. No, really. So I don't know what happened, but some of the guys must have heard about it, because tonight, as we walked in, sitting on a table in the back were Coke and Chicken McNuggets, and we'd like to say thanks to the guys. Just fabulous idea.
For the struggle and strife we find in this life really worthwhile after all. I've been wishing today I could just run away out where the west winds go. With someone like you, a pal, good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find some place that's known to God alone. Just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease out there beneath the kindly sky. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere out in the west and let the rest of the world go by. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the rest of the world go by.
Oh, you're wonderful. Can we take you home? Thank you very much. Let's move on down to the front. They're having a better time. Oh, my. I used to be a traveling salesman. I'd go door to door selling cable television. It's a tough job. People either want cable or they don't want cable, and they're very different about it. And there was one situation where this lady wanted cable television, and every time I went to her home, for one reason or another, she was never there. One Thursday evening, she gave the office a call and said, "Dan, please come over. I promised to be home tonight. I really have to have this installed," et cetera, et cetera. And I said, "Okay, no problem. I'll be there at 7 o'clock. Will you be there?" She said, "Oh, sure, I promise." So I drove up to the house, knocked at the front door. There was no answer. Here we go again. It was a nice night, like tonight. I walked around the back of the house, seeing maybe she was resting on the back porch, hanging clothes, whatever. I didn't see her, but I thought, I'm a good salesman. I'm going to give this one more try. And I knocked on the back door, and from deep within the home, I heard, "Come in!" Open up the door. I walked in. I didn't see anybody. I said, "Hello? Come in!" So I start walking through the house towards this sound. I'm going, hello, come in! Hello, come in! So I enter the family room, and there at the back of the family room is a big cage, and inside the cage is a parrot. Is this your house?
First row, first seat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. I looked at the bird. I said, hello. Bird goes, come in. I'm in trouble. I got to get out of the house. I turn to leave, and there staring at me is an 8,000-pound pit bull. He's got white stuff coming down the sides of his mouth. He's looking at me going, Thanksgiving.
I like fat jokes.
He starts barking, woof, woof. The bird's going, come in, woof, woof, come in. I said, can't you say anything else? The bird goes, sick him. It's a long trip. We bring our own fans. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I'm sorry, okay?
In the shade of the old apple tree, apple tree.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to have a little poem. Can you say that? Poem? Sure, I knew you could. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
In the shade of the old Deo, Deo, night coming and I want to go home.
Get out of here now.
Bye.
Y'all remember the days of the one-room schoolhouse? Me too. Anyhow, little Johnny comes into school, and of course he's late again, and the teacher says, "Johnny, why are you late?" "I'm sorry, I had to take our bull over to Mr. Harris's farm. He needs it for his cows." Well, couldn't your father do that?" "Well, no, ma'am, he ain't registered."
What are you doing? I told you I was hungry. This is break time. He's going to tell a couple jokes. I'm going to... No. What are you doing over there?
Any old time, Rodney.
Any old A will do.
Got a job out on a farm, just a garden and a barn, picking fruits and vegetables all day, say. But when all my work is through, then I'm craving more for you. Listen, dear, to what I've got to say. When I'm picking up each deer, that's when my heart beats for you. When I'm picking blueberries, that's when I feel blue for you. When I'm picking those onions, that's the only time I cry for you. But when banana skins are falling, I'll come sliding back to you. When I'm picking tomatoes, that's when I catch up to you. When I'm picking sweet corn, it's a bushel and a peck. I know you're so sweet and true, so sweet and true. But when I'm picking hot peppers, then my heart just burns with love for you. But when banana skins are falling, I'll come sliding back to you. When I'm picking the radish, like your ready share it glows. When I'm picking the turnip, I can see your turnip nose. When I'm picking the garlic, then I'll breathe my love to you. But when banana skins are falling, I'll come sliding back. Oh yes, we have no bananas. Sliding back to you. It was a long drive from Cleveland. Did they tell you tonight that this concert is sponsored by members of the DAM? It's Mothers Against Dyslexia. Reading an article in the paper the other day, and in it said that they found out that smoking is the leading cause of statistics. That's what they found out. Oh, did you hear about the lady who was upset? Her husband had emergency open heart surgery and was performed without her knowledge, and she was really upset because she doesn't like people opening her mail without his permission. You know, I bet, but most of you don't know this, but Dan, our tenor, is a jockey. Okay, not really, but he did get on his first horse last week. And
It was something else, I'll tell you. The minute he got on that horse, boy, it started bucking. It threw him right off, you know, and of course his foot got caught in a stirrup. He's there trying to get out, and he's screaming and yelling. I'm looking at Rod, and we're going crazy. You know, what can we do? I don't know. And he's just going, help me, help me, help me. We didn't know what to do. Finally, the manager came out of Kmart and unplugged it. To continue on, we've got, searching in our attic, we found this old Victrola. Now, this record player is so old, I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to find out. I got an old record here. We're going to put it on, crank it up, and see if it'll play here.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that glows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish
Wild Irish rose.
Thank you very much. You have been a wonderful audience, and we've had a good time here tonight, and thank you for letting us sing for you, and just want to tell you, don't take it easy going home. Go as fast as you can, okay? We'd like to close now with a little song called Last Night on the Back Porch. Subtitled, She Criticized My Apartment, So I Knocked Her Flat.
There's a girl I'm wild about. Every time I take her out, I hug her, I squeeze her, I tease her so, and we always can be found where there's no one else around. Do we cuddle? Do we pet? You ain't heard nothing yet, because I love her in the morning and I love her at night. I love her, yes I love her when the stars are shining bright. I love her in the springtime and I love her in the fall. But last night on the back porch, I loved her best of all. You know I love her in the morning when I call her on the phone, and I love her in the evening.
Whoa.
I got a wrong number. You know I love her in the morning when I call her on the phone, and I love her in the evening when I find her all alone. I love her when she's near me each and every passing day, and I love her how I love her even when she's far away, 'cause I love her in the springtime. What
What?
Springtime!
Get out of here.
God, I love that line.
And I love her in the fall, but last one night on the back out on the porch, I love her best. Love her in the kitchen and love her in the hall, but the old back porch was best of all. Thank you. Thank you.
Yesteryear. Now let's bring back the Delta Kings chorus. I know you like their show. There they come. And a little recognition now for the show chairman, Ted May.
To let you know, there are more people involved in this production than just those on the stage in their costumes. There are people behind the scenes like you wouldn't believe. Unfortunately, if we try and mention every single one, we'll be here another 15 minutes, and I understand ICRC only has so much tape, so we want to make one special presentation. There is an individual up here among all the others who has contributed more time, more effort, more everything for this chapter in putting on these shows and helping to create and produce and direct and choreograph everything that you have seen tonight and in the past. We, the Delta Kings chapter, the Cincinnati chapter of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America Incorporated, if you haven't already heard that at least once tonight, would like to recognize one individual. That one is Bruce Newhall. Well, it says, for outstanding contributions to the Cincinnati Delta Kings chapter as playwright, composer, and choreographer, in appreciation for many excellent shows, Mutiny of them.
Now let's bring back our quartet entertainment, beginning with the old regime, the chapter quartet. Our special guest quartet of the evening, Yesteryear. And now to close the program, Delta Kings would like to invite any and all barbershoppers who may be out in the audience to come up and join them at this time. And Ray Wilt will tell you of the significance of the final two selections.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I know you're out there. Come on up, help us out. Yeah, right up here.
Where's Jerry?
Mark, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Harmony Barbershop Society is blessed with men of great talents. Not just fine singers, but men with the ability to create beautiful words and music and scripts, and yes, even innovative creative directors. The Cincinnati chapter Delta Kings Chorus is certainly no exception to those statements. Our final two selections this evening were written by barbershoppers and tell very beautifully the philosophy of barbershoppers throughout the world. The first song tells of the Institute of Logopedics, located in Wichita, Kansas, a school for children of the United States and Canada with speech defects. The school is the international service project of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. The song is entitled, "We Sing That They Shall Speak." The second song is a musical rendition of the motto of the Barbershop Harmony Society, and it is entitled, "Keep the Whole World Singing."
We sing that they shall speak, the lips in silence down. We sing that young hearts everywhere may thrill to join newfound, may learn to know and tell the love they now in silence seek. We sing the creed to the whole soul. We sing that they shall speak. We sing that they shall speak.
In the great heartland of our continent, in Wichita, Kansas, stands the Institute of Logopedics, where each day a battle is being fought against the afflictions which inhibit normal speech. They are many, and 1 in 10 children is affected. The Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America, 38,000 members strong, is proud to have adopted the Institute as its international service project. Across the world and across the length and breadth of our nation, our voices are raised in song.
We sing that they shall speak. Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch good will come a-winging on the song. Smile the while you are singing.
If you want to learn how to produce your own access programs, and if you live in Arlington Heights, Columbia Township, Deerfield Township, Deer Park, Elmwood Place, Evendale, Glendale, Harrison, Harrison Township, Indian Hill, Lincoln Heights, Lockland, Loveland, Mason, Milford, Mount Healthy, North College Hill, Reading, Sharonville, Silverton, Springdale, St. Bernard, Sycamore Township, Terrace Park, Union Township of Butler County, or Woodlawn, call the Intercommunity Cable Regulatory Commission at 563-7667.
June